We know it. We are in the middle of a severe drought with very little rain for more than 2 months.
Here to talk about how this may be affecting our plants is Jess Zander of You Can Do It Gardening. Jess, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing pretty good. We are talking about plants like rhododendrons, azaleas, hydrangeas too. Could the lack of rain impact them for next year? And also, we do want to say, keeping water conservation in mind, what should plant parents be aware of?
Yes, plant parents should be worried about anything newly planted this year, I've got to say. It's a bummer. So even well-established plants like trees and shrubs could be suffering. So if you're in a town with a water ban or water restrictions, you're in a tough spot. You should try maybe thinking about gray water, which is water that you've used already that doesn't have a lot of soap in it. If you have a rain barrel, with anything in it, this would be a good time to use it. But if you don't have restrictions, I would trickle a hose. Just put the hose down and just trickle for about an hour and move it around to your plants, because you really could lose things that you've just planted, and that's a huge, money waster down the tube. So I would definitely go around and do that if you're not already.
Good tip. I always take the tea kettle and take it outside when I'm done with it. Many people are right now in cleanup mode, but we've been hearing that message, especially from you, leave the leaves. The animals might be able to use it for hiding or warmth. What are the benefits of all that?
Yeah, the benefits are great. So first of all, it's great for your soil. And you can just skip the yard cleanup, or some of it anyway. The more you can leave in organic matter around your yard, the better. The better for your plants and the better for wildlife, because insects hang out there over the winter. Eggs are places where you can't even see them. And what that does is provide food for birds when they come back in the spring, or even if they're there during the winter. A lot of birds hang out over the winter. So what we're doing there is providing food for them, and that's part of the whole food web, if you've heard of that. So do as much as you can in the way of doing nothing, okay?
We're all about that here on the Eye
Yeah.
Opener. Rondell and I love the advice. Okay, we know you are a fan of shopping your own garden when you can. It's mid-November now. Is there still time to split plants in it? Do you have any quick tips on doing that?
Yeah, well, first of all, I might consider waiting if you're doing that, given the situation with the water. But normally I would say, I'm dividing and planting things until the ground freezes. So last year I planted a shrub on, I think it was December 16th. So you can really push the limits of what people may not realize. And all you need to do is water when you do that. So again, being mindful of the lack of rain, but you just divide. You get your shovel right in there, you put the plant wherever you want and give it some water, and there you go.
And anything about, did you have a question? We could keep you all morning. But.
So can you maybe dig up something that's a perennial or annual and bring it in the house without getting all the bugs?
I mean, I don't know. You can do that. I think more commonly people would do is take things that are in pots and bring them in, like maybe rosemary or something like that doesn't reliably come back necessarily. Okay. But now's the perfect time also to think about planting bulbs, and you do not need to water those. Perfect. So what you do is you just throw them in the hole. If you have a bag that you haven't planted yet, it's not too late. I usually do mine late November. Just dig a hole, toss them in, close it up, and move on to the next one.
Perfect.
Did you have a question?
That was my question about fall
the bulbs.
So she answered it.
Okay.
So we have it covered.
Can you put a couple in one hole, or you need a hole for each?
Can you what?
I'm sorry, we gotta go. I was saying, can you put them all in one hole or spread them around?
Oh yeah. Put them all in one hole. Just dump them in. Yeah. The whole
Easy
thing
peasy.
about one at a time. No.
Okay, we love it. Jess Zander, garden coach of You Can Do It Gardening. Thank you so much for getting us going.
Absolutely. Take care, guys.
Thank you so much, Jess.